Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Spyro Adventure Soul Seeker series here on the channel. As always, my tongue is getting tired in having just said Soul Seekers series because that's far too many S's for my brain to comprehend. Anyway, in the previous episode, we unlocked the final life Skylander of the roster by seeking out the soul of Camo. So in celebration, I think we should load in a level that has a life gate, that being the Pirate Seas. It's about time we tackled it, if you were to ask me. So you heard that placement upon the portal. You're going to hear this button press as I press the best button in the video game even to skip over the cutscene. I had to press it twice because clearly my first press was not firm enough. Anyway, we're unlocking all these things, but we don't care. What we care about is the fact that apparently I've gone over to the wrong ship. This is Gurglefin. We don't want no Gurglefin. We want Jess McGrand and the Pirate Seas, which can actually be found over here, my friends. So, let's get to it, shall we? Take the Pirate Seas off the portal of power and get in to the level at hand. Man, that is one glorious looking ship. If only this game had better graphics, then the ship could be even more glorious, but that's asking too much now, isn't it? But with that being said, the game looks mighty fine as is, so I wouldn't dare change a thing about it, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, story scroll, right off the bat. You can see it out towards the right over there, so I cannot wait to grab that so I can skip over it already. No reason. But yeah, Pirate Seas. One half of a level where, you know, you're just going through fighting enemies, that part's great, but the other half where you're doing card games and you're sinking ships and fortified defences, yeah, that half even is not so great. Stuttering for effect and all that, but I don't want to dare put the word effect in another title, considering that was within the title of the first episode, repetition for effect. And you know, having too many effects just makes them lose their effect all the same. With that being said, it's time for us to defeat some pirate fools at cards. Right after we, of course, pick up the story scroll, just like I alluded to the fact that we would. Because, truth be told, why would we not? I mean, we are trying to 100% this, and it's kind of hard to 100% level without the story scroll as part of the collectibles. Anyway, we opened up this episode talking about the life element, and now the life element has finally popped up, so it's time for us to place onto the portal Camo. This is our first time playing as the characters in the series, so that means we need to go into this menu here and take ownership of the character. Without further ado, so yeah, just like that, 3 life Skylanders collected. The only one we're yet to play as in this series is Zoot, but don't worry, he will get his time soon enough. But for now, I have these guys to deal with. The Sea Dog Skipper, don't blame me for not knowing their name. I'm the one who's played this level like 3 times because I got bored after the second time of playing it. Anyway, there goes all of these fools on there, and now we're going to head back here because there's a life gate. Oh, and a treasure chest. Don't mind if we do, my friends, do not mind if we do, as you can hear from my stick tilting right there, is how we're going to put it. So we're going to open up this life gate, have Camo's awesome bridge building animations for the win. And if only I could fabricate a key out of, you know, just nothingness and skip over the entirety of this here puzzle, if you can even call it that, so I could gain access to that hat all the more quickly, mind you. Anyway, let us plop this into the place that it needs to be. And we're going to have to walk all the way round. But yeah, this puzzle, it's definitely going to seem very familiar when we tackle giants and we see the exact same puzzle repeated for an undead gate in a similarly pirate-themed level, mind you. Yes, I'm talking about the Cutthroat Carnival. But luckily, in the Undead Elemental Gate, this here puzzle is just about the only thing that they copy and paste over. Everything else about the Undead Gate in that game is pretty much unique, but the thing about Giants is that it has a lot of undead gates, and I couldn't blame them. They do put Cinder in the starter pack, so they want to give you access to plenty of those elemental gates. Anyway, let's push this block into place, the final piece of a puzzle, you could even go as far to say. But yeah, it's fun to play as Camo for once. He is my favourite life scar of the bunch. So let's be going up these bounce pads right here. A boinga, a boinga, a boinga. Okay, watch out for the spikes. Or not, I could alternatively just get hit by said spikes. That's also a good plan, I guess. Okay, we're going to hit this. I have no idea what it's going to do. Something, I hope. Anyway, it turns out that was a slope. And it turns out that jumping over that bounce pad was too much to ask for. Because physics in this game, nah, they're non-existent. We all know this. Okay, we gotta run, Camo. Run, baby! Oh, we just barely made that. What a miracle. A Christmas miracle in August when I'm recording this, even though by the time this comes out it might be September, so at least then it's ever so slightly closer to Christmas, right? Regardless, early Christmas miracles for the win. What would be a Christmas miracle is if my shoulder would subside with its pain significantly, because for those of you who don't know, I did recently break my left shoulder. The collarbone fracture is what you can call it specifically, as I put this very fitting pirate hat on camera right now. Very fitting was sarcasm, because that is the greatest form of humour the human is possibly able to comprehend. With that being said, yes, I did in fact break my collarbone, and I am currently just powering through the pain to bring you this series. You know what? It's worth it, because this series has been a ton of fun as we speak with thanks right here. So now, I take it all back. The series was fun, but this is where the fun comes to an end. Okay, looks like we have a landlubber's life in the mix with this card game right here, you know. No big deal. No pressure whatsoever. An anchor deck, eh? Yeah, this card game pops up far too many times and it gets rather annoying and tedious after a while based on how slow-paced it makes the level. Oh! What luck! We matched them up first time. Oh! First time again! Wow! This is genuinely the first time I have ever done this, where during the anchor deck I have gotten all 3 matches, one after the other, first try. It's pure luck, I guess, going back to that whole Christmas miracle type theme, which is gonna wind up being the title of the episode, knowing my luck. Anyway, we now have the Shipmaster with his own dialogue here that I really wish we could skip over. After all, this is unnecessary deep stew, and all I want to do is press the best button in video game. But unfortunately, guys, I'm asking for too much. I know, big sad, right? Oh, more pirates and more landlubbers. This is looking unfortunate. Mostly because it means I have more card games to sit through, and I don't want to have to sit through all that. Anyway, let's grab that gold right now, create Camo's Circle of Healing. It's literally the Circle of Life. It's a reference for greatest animated film ever made, Lion King. I'm kidding, it's actually my favourite animated film. It's amongst my favourites, probably even top 5, but, you know, I like a lot of DreamWorks stuff. I love Pixar, you know, Toy Story 3, How to Train Your Dragon 2, all that stuff. That's my favourite stuff. That's my jazz, if you go as far to saying. And I quote jazz because jazz is my favourite Autobot. So jazz is like the perfect embodiment of everything that is my favourite, pretty much. Okay, let's bring out the watermelons. Oh, they're so broken. This character is just broken in so many ways. You know what, that's fine, I don't need my watermelons to kill everyone. That's what I got the firecracker vines for. Boom, baby, just as simple as that. As Earth becomes the element of the area, so let's take Camo off and go to Dynarang. It's been a while since we've played him. Especially with his Trojan helm of all things, which his brain is kind of seeping through for some reason. Anyway, we need to complete this here section for a legendary treasure, I believe. So it's time to sink this here frigate. For looking at me funny. Another reason, besides of course for legendary treasure as well, I suppose that's also a factoid in here, because that was literally the first thing I did mention about and all that. Anyway, this thing has got to go. Not doing a great job of getting it to go, but you know, we'll get there eventually. 5,000 shots later, there we are, it's been sunk, and I've earned myself a nice legendary treasure right here. Let's go. It's literally a ship in a bottle boat. It's cute. What's also cute is the fact that I have now acquired Terrafin's Soul Gem also. And of course we're going to be previewing it. It would be a waste otherwise now, wouldn't it? So here we are. Our final Earth character has been unlocked. Let's go, baby. Yeah, as you can see in the display to the top right now, every single Earth Skylander, just like every single Life Skylander, is brightened up. And we still only have one Fire Skylander, one Undead Skylander, and one Tech Skylander lit up because, well, we would have two Fire Skylanders if not for Sunburn being as useless as he is. Okay, let's be destroying all these barrels right here. Once again, they kind of looked at me funny and all that. Regardless of things looking at me funny, I do have more hats that are needing to be acquired, and this bounce pad is exactly how I plan on doing it. Boing! Man, that was fun, I must admit. Anyway, let's be opening this up without further ado, and what do we have to reap the rewards of? A pirate do-rag, which we're absolutely freaking gonna wear. Look at that, it's hilarious. That's the best thing about the hats, you know, the fact that they really do feedback into the comedic tone of the game, I suppose. They really just flare things up and give the game more character and just make it feel more of a cartoon, which I have no problems with whatsoever. Boom, baby! Man, I almost feel sorry for these guys and just how annihilative Dynarang over here can be. But almost doesn't quite count now, does it? There we go, we got him eventually, even if my boomerangs weren't going to get him. That's what we have our wall of fists for, which is just as brutal. Good grief, these guys are being absolutely annihilated right now. Wow, Dynarang, he's basically unbeatable, don't you know? So with that being said, let's be grabbing that chunk of gold. This chunk of gold too, don't mind if we do. Yeah, it's a bit of a rhyme, therefore making me put it without even knowing it. So let's say hello to Bandit over here and beat him already at his own game. Quite literally too. So yes, here we go. This guy just can't seem to stop speaking. So how's about you stop speaking and let me get into the game already? Not that I'm super excited to get on with the game. I'd rather just get it over and done with, to be perfectly honest with you. So we have a 0-4 match. Let's see if we can get real lucky again. No, we cannot. Okay, but for Hat, we do know where its match is. It's back here. Let's see what you are. You are a map. Oh, and you too are a map. What luck. Ooh, the wild card. I have no idea where the wild card is. Oh, the wild card just gives you an automatic match. It doesn't matter if the wild cards match or whatnot. So we got some extra time. Not that we need it because these cannons are ripe for the taking. Notice how I say ripe because I just played his camo and he uses watermelons, which are definitely ripe. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't deal as much damage as they do. So yeah, camo's great. Probably going to want to be in part of the thumbnail, no doubt. Mostly because I get through 10 minutes of these videos, get bored of the editing, and then just whatever Skylanders in the first 10 minutes I wind up slapping onto the thumbnail. No, that's not really how I do it. But no, I just suppose I feel like putting camo in for thumbnail, so that's exactly what I'll wind up doing, no doubt. But for now, we should definitely focus back to the level at hand as we have yet another game of pirate cards. Yay! That was sarcasm for those of you who couldn't tell, because yay. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure I don't miss any of the treasure chests, because missing treasure chests would be tragic. Me having to come back here again. Then again, if I don't get a speedrun objective, I have to come back here regardless to complete that, mind you. So either way, it's unfortunate that I can't just have this level once, been there, done that, and get out of here already. So, let us be matching some more cards without further ado. There's 12 this time. Wow, what a huge step up. Okay, so we've got Two-Beard and Ghost Ship. We've got Hat. Oh, and there's the other Ghost Ship. There's... Oh, Two-Beard. What do you know? I can now pair up both Two-Beard and the Ghost Ship. Yeah, my D-pad is just really faulty. That's my John for accidentally hitting the wrong cards right there. But in the end it worked out because we managed to pair up Two-Beard together. Anyway, we got Booty and Compass. Oh, there's the Booty matchup then. Some good old booty. So here's the Pirate Curse. Oh, and there is also a Pirate Curse. Oh no, it's shifting around 4 cards. Oh, whatever will I do with only 1 minute 15 remaining? Oh, That's compass, that's compass. So yeah, say it's easy match. All I needed was with 2 cards, so long as your memory isn't literal garbage, you should, with 4 pairs, get them within 3 turns every single time. As soon as you know where 2 cards are, you're able to use logic to dictate where all the pairs shall be. Okay, so there's a cake over here, which I don't mind if I do, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, good old cake. I do like me some cake. Oh, I also like me the water element popping up, because that means we get to play as Whamshell, yet another cast of the forgotten 8s within this game. You know, the 8 that never originally got reposes or reiterations in Giants. And Whamshell, he's one of them. Okay, take down this fool then, and finish off. I was about to say finish off with Chompy 2, but apparently that was asking for too much. So instead we're just going to walk on over to Woof right here. Woof woof, who let the dogs out? I can't help myself for that one right now, so here we go with Woof's deck. I'm having a nasty feeling that I missed a treasure chest somewhere. I might not have done, or I might have done. I can't remember, and I can't be asked to remember. For now, I'm just too busy focusing on the card game as we find a sword, a ghost ship, a peekaboo, a schooner, Blackbeard. Oh, and a wild card. Sweet, so that's more time. Oh, there's a schooner. I think the fellow schooner was not that one there. Was it the one above it? Yes, it was. That's the schooner. Okay, which one are you then? You're the ghost ship. I can't remember which one was the ghost ship. Was it this one to the far left? Yes, it was indeed. I suppose my memory was better than I remember. I remember where the swords were as well. No bid. Oh, peekaboo we can use to finish things off. Not that we need it because, again, within 3 matches, or 3 turns even, you can match up all 4 of these cards anyway. Oh, and 2 of them are curses, but the curses don't count towards the number of matches required, so we can just finish things off with no bid. So now we have even more pirate cards. Yay! I mean, sure, they give me 20 gold, but that's not really much of a reward for getting through such a stupid game that I hate. I hate it so much. I also really hate the hitboxes in this game, in case it isn't abundantly clear already. You know, what was that invisible wall right there? Invisible, I guess? So here we go with Doggerts. Man, what a name. These pirates have the legendary names. Credit where credit is due, my friends. Oh, and now we have a lookout deck. Okay, here we go. I'm looking out on the lookout deck. Looking out for matches, of course. I mean, anything other than a match wouldn't be very useful now, would it? Okay, there's a sword, as well as a 2-bid, and a schooner, and a curse, booty, she-bid. Okay, sword. Which one was the other sword? For top left, I was right. Sweet. Okay, compass, schooner. Which one was the other schooner? That was 2-bid. What's this one? Okay, that's the other compass. Which one was the compass? Was it this far left one? Yes, yes it was. Okay, so there's the compasses all matched up. How's about you? You're she-beard. I can't remember which one was she-beard now. That one was map, not she-beard. And then that one's schooner, also not she-beard. Okay. Oh, that was the other she-beard. Okay, let's get them 2 matched up. Peekaboo. Oh, that's a map. Yeah, this is where my memory starts to go to absolute trash, with the exception of booty. How could I possibly forget where the booty is, right? Either way, there's the 2 maps as well. Okay, Pirate Curse was also over here. I just want to get it matched up so it's out of the way. These ones I can barely even remember all that well anyway, so ultimately, shifting them around and giving me a new pattern to remember is not going to twist up the gameplay all that much, as we discover 2-bid and the schooner. What do we have here? Peekaboo. Oh, and there's the other schooner. So we got to match up you and you. And within 3 more turns, I'm basically guaranteed to complete this. Never mind, 2 more. I remember where my fellow 2-beard was. So now the final match we're going to get is Peekaboo. Very useless getting it last, because, yeah, there's nothing left for me to actually Peekaboo with. So there we go, we've got Doggerts out of here and plenty of enemies to deal with, but this is Whamshell we'll talk about right here. These are going to be nothing in the face of the mighty Whamshell. You guys gotta stop hitting me, it's awfully rude. Oh, and that guy's just gonna die from being in the water apparently. Anyway, that's a rather odd animation right there. Not only do we, literally fart starfish over here, but we just kind of like spinning our mace within the water. Either way, here is another treasure chest. I still can't shake the feeling that I have missed one, and that seems to be exactly the case because I found a treasure chest, just not all three, and I don't think the third and final one's coming up, so I need to hopefully pick up that treasure chest I missed, wherever it might be in the speedrun of this level. And if I get the speedrun of this level by some pure accident in this run, then I'll be very upset, because it will mean that I will have to play this twice when I didn't even need to. But prepare for the last 10 minutes of the level, which is going to be nothing but Dreadbeard here, and a frickin' sinking fortification sequence that I hate. I hate it so much. Let it be said. Okay, here we go. It's time to be navigating right here. That's what it's time to be, alright. So, now, here we go. Give me a good thing to grab. That's too big. Such a good start now, yes. You can tell I'm going crazy from all the singing, and in what universe is a schooner ever remotely like a booty? Oh, there's the other two bid. Okay, pair up those guys right there. Let's see. Oh, there's the other booty too. I can remember where that is. Like I said, when it comes to booty, my memory is far less garbage, apparently. Oh, there's the other peekaboo. Which one was the other peekaboo? That one is a sword, and that's a map. So that means this one is the other peekaboo. Yep. Okay, time to remember some matches. Yeah, I'm doing a great job remembering all these, by the way. Okay, I remember for wild card, so boom, get the two hats all matched up. And then I think, which one, that's for two schooners. And then I think I remember for cannons as well. Nope, that's for curse, that means this one's for cannon. Okay, so cannon and cannon, sweet. Reminds me of Gerard, that there cannon it does. Either way, here is no bid. That's for curse. Which one was the other no bid? Was it this one? Yes, it was. I just got it for complete opposite end of the spectrum, apparently. Okay, so then that's a sword. Is this one the other sword? Yes, it is. So that leaves for the last two matchups being for map up top here. Simply put, 1 minute, 46 seconds remaining. These card sections are not tough. They are just boring as shit. And I hate them. I hate them so much. Anyway, with that being said, Dreadbeard, would you please just get out of here? Nobody likes you. Okay, nobody. That's a bit harsh. But it's unfortunately the harshness is true. I hate to say it. Actually, no, I don't. I'd love to say it. That was a lie. If that being said, I really wish we could skip this portion, but unfortunately, as always, that's too much to ask for. Oh, isn't that pure coincidence? Mayor Legrand and his daughter even, Jess Legrand, is someone who's been kidnapped. I think at the beginning of the level, they established that the mayor was Jess's father, but, I was too busy not really paying much attention to that. Luckily for us, that's what we got shipmaster for, because apparently we're unable to pilot it without a shipmaster that just seems to move in place for some reason. You guys saw that. That animation was real jank. With that being said, let's take down some ships and fortifications, because they looked at me funny and I've had enough. Yeah, that's kind of a given, and that's what's so annoying about it. It's like, let me just stay in place, not be shot at, and destroy these fortifications already. But unfortunately, they take forever to be destroyed, so prepare for one hell of a slow-paced finale to this episode, to say the least. That's my least favourite thing about it, how slow-paced this level is. I cannot emphasise this enough. Hence all for repetition for effect and everything. So yeah, that thing's gone down. Finally, it only took us several hundred shots, it felt like. And you know, I'm firing right now, but the ship is so damn slow that I'm getting nowhere near the actual fortification I want to hit. Okay. We're just going to stay here and take that hit like a champ. And that one too. Oh, there goes that one. And now they bring out more cannons. Of course they do. Of course. Okay, here we are. They have plenty of defenses apparently, but we have plenty of offense. You know, offense trumps defense. The best defense is a good offense and everything. Either way, we now have even more defenses, which we're going to take 10 years to spin around to. Sweet. Not really, that was a fucking line. Okay. Time to wait and wait some more. Here we are, we're finally there. Firing at the frickin' fort. Firing at the frickin' fort, oh yes. And now they have several more cannons, because what they had before just clearly wasn't enough, as I continue to slowly traverse around here destroying these defences that I hate. I hate them so much because they mean that this level has to come to an absolute crawl. It's like this level wasn't great, but it was at least decent until now. But then this bit section came in and it was like, you was having fun this level, weren't you? Haha, we're gonna throw something in your way. It is anti-fun. You know, whatever developer created this section and thought it was a good idea, I sincerely hope that they were fired, because I hate this section. I hate it so much. With that being said, let's be destroying this final defense, so then we can finally take down the Dreadbeard. If you're thinking it's about time, I too am also thinking that. Because just to repeat everything I've said already, this was slow and dull, and I hated it. What I don't hate right now is the opportunity to absolutely annihilate Dreadbeard right now. This guy, he's going down. Mark my words. Mark them! Yes, I did beat you once. Congratulations for noticing there, Dreadbeard. Here we go. Time to match up 10 cards. How hard could it possibly be? 4 entire rows worth. 4 rows, 6 columns, 24 cards total, and I only need to match 10 of them. Strong start right there, She-Beard. Okay, so remove curse, hat. What do you mean remove curse and hat aren't like one the same? Okay. I accidentally wasted wild card on the curse. Shit. I meant to go straight to the curse because it's like, considering that I've barely memorized any of these cards, it's not going to really affect anything. But then, at the last minute, I accidentally tapped for up on my D-pad and wound up going to the wild card rather than the curse that was right below it. That is what we call unfortunate. Either way, you done yet, curse? You done yet? No, clearly not. So let's see what's up in this top row. We have a cannon, as well as Sands of Time. And there's a compass. Oh, and the cannon too. Let's be pairing up the two of them. Okay, let's see what these two cards have to offer. It's the hat and for remove curse. Okay. Peekaboo, She-Beard. Sword, and the other She-Beard. Let's add some time to our time limit then, with these awesome matchups. Okay, let's see. Oh, and we got a wild card. Let's just randomly go with this one, I guess, with a compass. The compass is matched up. Okay, so you got a schooner. Oh, and the other Sands of Time. Okay, here we are. Well, it's called Sand of Time on there, but I prefer calling it Sands of Time because that makes more sense. It's more than one grain of sand. Therefore, Sands of Time. Either way, Peekaboo was one of these, wasn't it? Not that one, apparently. Must be the other one then. Oh, no, that's the hat. That means this one's Peekaboo. Right, I knew Peekaboo was in that corner somewhere. And once again, I'm accidentally hitting the top of my D-pad when I don't mean to. Okay, Peekaboo, there we are. Yeah, I have one squeaky D-pad apparently, so I remember where the 2 remove curses are, at least. Oh, and the 2 maps. That was a pretty easy matchup. Hat and hat. And now I'm in the process of having matched up the hats. I've forgotten where the 2 remove curses are. Never mind, apparently I remember them without even remembering them. Okay, so hat. Which one was the other hat? Was it this one? No, that's a schooner. Quite clearly. So that means the other scooter's that. Sweet. Okay. Which one are you? Your swords, which I think is this bottom one down here. I fought correctly. So now, that was it. Our 10 matches having been said and done with. I am a legend, aren't I? Legend of the Whamshell in his Napoleon hat coming around tonight, all the pirates, and then just the Grand's terrible waving animations. That was something from some horror movie, that was. Jeez, I am not going to get much sleep tonight. For one thing that didn't want to happen, just happened, to where I still got the Sweden objective, but I missed a treasure chest. Oh, what a bummer. I hate that. I hate it so much. So now, I could have got for everything and one-shot level first time round, but that was too much to ask for because I have to go back for a treasure chest regardless. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. I'm going to take it out on that there stump and get myself Wing Sapphire for it. But regardless, this episode shall be ending here. Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end. But before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorching Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now. And you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!